Hi, good morning everyone. Good morning my Saturday Patreon crew. It's Taylor here. We're getting ready to do some Ballet 3 Advanced Ballet as part of BreakOut Studios live online videos. I'm subbing for Alana one last time. I'm thrilled to get to teach this more advanced Ballet 3 class one last time, and she'll be back the next Saturdays. So I'm gonna get some music playing to allow people time to get settled in. We're still kind of a minute early as well. If you're watching this video kind of after it's been posted and you're ready to go, feel free to just jump ahead maybe 3 minutes or so. We'll get going pretty soon since we have such a limited amount of time. All right, I'll get some music playing. All right, we'll go ahead and get going. And I apologize, I don't know if you can hear it, but my music on my laptop is a bit staticky. I think I need to restart my computer, but this computer is literally, I think, 20 years old. So if I were to do that, it would be tomorrow by the time it booted back up. So we're gonna start facing our bar, kind of doing my regular warm-up if you take my Thursday intermediate class. We'll start in parallel with our left leg. We're gonna do some prances and plies. So 1, up, 2, and 3, and 4, circling the head, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Send that foot back, calf stretch for 8 counts, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back in 8. Starting with the right or the left leg, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 8. Sending that foot back, nice calf stretch, 8 counts, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Coming into a first position on 8. And then we have our demi and point and demi back to first. Slide out, lower, straight, and in, out, add a plie, tendu, and port de bras side, and 6, up, 7, other side, and demi, and point, demi, and first, tendu, lower, straight, and push, and in, tendu, and a plie, peel the foot back up, and in, port de bras side, and 6, and 7, and 8. And then a parallel forward stretch all the way down. 3, 4, coming up, 5, 6, 7, 8, and back. 2, 3, 4, twisting out the spine. 7, other side, all the way down, reaching long through the nape of the neck, and back, and twist out the spine. And then we'll come back in facing the bar. We'll just grab our foot, do a little quad stretch, maybe 2 8 counts. And then the other foot, 2 8 counts. And then we'll just finish there. Yeah. So 8 prances, 3, 4, rolling up the head, calf stretch. Again, those prances and plies to really stretch out those metatarsals. Calf stretch, in parallel, demi point, demi first, tendu straight, and in tendu plie, and in port de bras side. Same thing with our left leg, and then parallel, down, up, back, twisting out the spine. Same thing left side, and then quad stretch, whoosh, and then we'll finish there. And I'll call things out as we're going. All right, here we go, facing our bar, parallel. 6 and 7 and 8. Right leg, prance. 2 and 3 and 4 and rolling up the head. Send that foot back, calf stretch. Glue that heel down to the floor, tucking in those hips. And back to parallel, other side and prance. 2, 3, 4, rolling up the head and neck. And send that foot back, calf stretch. Pulling up those lower abdominals, coming into a first position. And demi, point, demi, first, tendu, lower, straight, and push, and in, out, add plie, and big port de bras side, other side, waking up the ankle, demi, waking the ankle nice and straight, not sickling, out, lower, straight, and in, add a plie, rolling through the feet, peel it back up, and port de bras side. Ready for our parallel stretches, and down. Coming up flat back, reaching long through the spine, and up to go back. Coming up and twisting out the spine. And to the other side, parallel, dive down. Flat back, reaching long for the hips and spine. And back. And twist out the spine. And last thing, quad stretch. Try to glue those knees together and pull up through the lower abdominals. 1 more 8 count. Play around, you can bend, and stretch. And other side, quad stretch. Again, gluing those knees tight together and pulling up through those lower abdominals. And finishing where you are. right, we'll take it into a plie. So let's start in first actually. We're gonna take, hold on, I'm gonna move. I feel like you can't see the full top of my head and arms if I were to go port bras up. Okay, well, we'll see if that does anything. All right, so taking from first position, we're gonna have demi and stretch, a double demi to really deepen that plie. Stretch, grand plie, we're gonna reverse the port bras. 6 and 7 and 8. We're gonna take a parallel all the way down. 3, 4, both hands off the bar, shake out your head, grab your elbows, do what you need down here. Rolling up, turning out, tendu, second. And demi, and stretch, double demi, and lengthen. Grand plie, reversing the port bras, 6 and 7 and 8. Again, parallel, arm goes down and up, and we send it back all the way up, tendu, fourth position. And demi, and stretch, double demi. Let's rond de jambe around, and same thing, demi, stretch, reversing port bras, double demi, rond de jambe around. Now we'll take forward, and up, and back, and up, tendu, fifth, demi, double demi, grand plie all the way down, pressing those heels down, 7, 8, and we'll take a circular port bras all the way around. And let's tendu into first. Let's plie, roll through, balance, and then we'll balance there in a first position. Yeah, so starting in first, demi, double demi, grand plie, reversing the port bras, parallel, forward, hang out down there. Second position, demi, double demi, grand plie, reversing that port bras each time, parallel, port bras back. Tendu, fourth position, demi, double demi, rond de jambe around. Same, reversing the port bras, demi, double demi, back to fourth, forward, and back. Fifth position, demi, double demi, grand plie, reverse the arm. I think I forgot to do that last time. And circular port bras. Tendu back to first, rolling through, whoosh, and then we'll balance there. So I love that reversing of the port bras to remind us to lift up and grow taller with those grand plies. And that double demi, we can really get a nice Achilles and calf stretch. All right, here we go. A very slow plie music today to get nice juicy plies. 6, 7, 8, demi, stretch, double demi, grand plie, reverse the port bras, press those heels down, parallel forward, hang out down there, soft knees rolling up, turning out, second position, demi, double demi, grand plie, reverse the port bras, and turning in, arm goes down and up, keeping those hips and shoulders square, port bras back, coming up, turning out, tendu to fourth, demi and double, and then rond de jambe around, reverse the port bras, demi and double, and forward and back, back to fifth, demi and double, grand plie, reverse the port bras, pressing those heels down, and circular port bras, take it to a first, and rolling through, and feel that balance, Our heels are circling up and forward. Close those ribs. And when you're ready, lift, grow taller, release, finish, and finish. Good, we'll go around to the other side. So take it from a first position. Demi. And double demi. Grand plie, reverse the quarter bra, lift. Press those heels down to come up. And turn and diving down. Shake out the head, rock back and forth. Rolling up. And to second. Demi and double. Grand plie, reverse the quarter bra. And parallel, arm comes down and up. Keeping the shoulders and hips square, quarter bra back. Turning out, take it to fourth. Watching that back knee. Weight equal on both feet. Reverse the quarter bra. Forward and back. Keeping those hips squares and quarter bra back. Into fifth. Demi and double. Grand plie, reverse the quarter bra, go taller. Press those heels down to come up. And circle the quarter bra. And take it to first. Plie, rolling through. Feel that balance. Our ribs are glued, sutured together. Shoulders open and back in opposition. Lower abdominals zipping up. Our sacrum heavy down to the floor. Lift, plie, and finish. Good. All right, we'll take a tendu from first. Yes, that's right. Okay. So we'll start 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll have tendu and in. Hold on. That's right. Okay. I remember. 7, 8. Tendu and first. Slide out. First tendu. Lower down. Up, in, and in. To the side. Slide out. Out, lower, up, and in, and in. To the back. Slide out. Out, lower, push, and in, and in. Front plie. Side plie. Back plie. Releve. Soutenu. Right around to the other side. Yeah, I'll keep my bar sideways for this one. So front and first, slide out and first, one lower fourth, then push, in and in, side, in, slide out, side, lower, push, in and in. Same thing to the back. Make sure our knees go right over our toes, out, lower, push, in, one front, big plie, side, plie, back, plie, let's releve, and then we'll take a little balance and releve again. Yeah, so we do right and left, right together. We do that a lot today to kind of save time. All right, here we go. Where's my music? There it is. So front, in, slide out, out, lower, push, and in, and in. Same thing side, same thing back. And then we have one front, plie, one side, plie. Here we can really milk out that port bras, plie, releve, cross to susu, suit new. Just get yourself around to the other side. After we finish the left, we'll hold that balance in first. All right, here we go. And 7, 8, front, in, slide out, and out, down, push, in and in, to the side, slide out, down, push, in and in, to the back, slide out, back, down, push, in, one front plie, and to the side, ready to turn around, up, around, land first, out, in, slide out, down, push, in and in, to the side, slide out, down, push, in and in, to the back, slide out, knees over toes, out, down, push, in and in, one front, nice and luxurious. Let's hold this releve. Heel circling up and forward. Lift, plie, and finish. Good, nice. I wish you guys could see my dog Polar's on the couch. My boyfriend just went out for a run and didn't take him. And now he's just giving me the death glare on the couch for every combination. All right, we'll take a tendu from 5th. So once again, we got kind of a cardio class. We're gonna go right and left together a lot today. There it was. So, let's keep our arm to the side. If you're dying to add an arm, feel free to. I like to keep my arm to the side a lot to really focus on the technique of the legs, but it's your class. Feel free to add an arm, take out an arm, do what you need. But here we go. So 7, 8, we have out and in, and out and in. Out, brush, rond de jambe, hold. In, out, in, out, in, out, and close front, close back. So from the back, and in, and back, in, back, brush, rond de jambe, and lift, and in, out, in, out, in, out, close front, close back, close front. And then part B, just regular tendus, and 4, 3, 2, plie, inside leg, 2, 3, plie, outside leg, 2, 3, plie, again, su, tenue, plie, we start to the left. So out and in and out, in, out, plie, rond de jambe, hold it out, in, out, in, out, in, out, close, fit, from the back, out, plie, rotating both sides equally, hold, in, out, out, in, out, close back, close front. And then just 4, front, 2, 3, plie. Now we can add a port de bras, 2, 3, plie, and 5, 2, 3, plie, su, tenue, plie, finish. Yeah, so really making sure for that brush through that we're brushing through a nice clean first position. And when we rotate to the side from the back, we're dropping that hip down to the front. We're rotating both working and supporting side equally as we turn out. Yeah? All right, here we go. Right side, 5th position. 6, 7, 8, and out. glad I have all these like longer songs so we can actually get through not just one side, but two. All right, let's move on to some dégagés. Also, I don't know if anyone else is wearing their ballet shoes on their tile or hardwood floor, but it is very humbling to see where your true turnout is when you're not in a Marley studio. All right, here we go. So, this dégagé pattern you may have seen before. If not, that's okay, we'll go through it. I'm gonna demonstrate this way. We'll keep our arm to the side for this one unless you're just dying to add an arm. So we'll have 3 to the front and in, I think it's, let me just make sure. It's like my pet peeve when teachers demonstrate a combination, their timings not matching the music. Okay, there we go. That's pretty close. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, inside leg coupe change. Side, 2, 3, inside leg coupe change. Back, 2, 3, inside leg coupe change. 1 pique front, 1 pique side, 1 pique back, and fifth. Start from the back. 1, 2, 3, coupe change. 1, 2, 3, coupe change, and 1, 2, 3, coupe change, and back, side, front, and fifth. After that, we're gonna go first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plie 7. And reverse the port de bras. 3, 4, 5, 6, plie 7. Right up to coupe front, making sure our heel's not resting on that ankle. Our heel is rotating forward, our ribs are closed. We have 2 8 counts here. So balance for 8 counts, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, maybe 3, 4, turn yourself around, 5, 6, plie. We'll start right away to the left side. So 1, 2, 3, inside leg. 1, 2, 3, inside leg, and back. 2, 3, inside leg, pique, 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 and fifth. 3, inside leg. 3, inside leg and front. Inside leg, pique, dropping that hip, pique, and fifth. And then 7, plie on 7, reverse. Plie on 7, whoosh. Balance, you have 2 8 counts, whatever counts you need. Just make sure you're around by 8. If you want to hold that second side for longer, we don't have another side to get around to. Yeah. So if this combination, this pattern is new for you, don't worry. Which way does my inside leg? It's just 3 outside leg, inside leg coupe changes. So wherever your foot is, inside leg is just gonna change. Inside leg change. If you're on a chair, there might be some moments when you're off the chair, so a little challenge over balance. What you can do if you don't want that to happen is kind of move yourself a little bit around the chair or just test your balance. All right, here we go. Right side. Really the music's not too fast, so really being aware of how we pick that foot up and place it back down for those coupe changes. Here we go. 6, 7, 8, and in. 2, 3, coupe inside leg and side. Inside leg to the back. Pique and front, side, back, and fifth. And 3. Inside leg, sending that heel forward. Dropping the hip around and first and 7. Fire, activate those toes. The music's nice and slow, so really brush through those toes. Push the floor away. Plie, coupe ballet front. Pulling up on that supporting side. There's air underneath those armpits, not moving back. Close to suit. Move around, plie, here we go to the left, and in, reversing the port de bras, following that hand to the head, and coupe releve. Heel presenting forward, ribs closed, and close through Sue. And we can finish here. Nice. Yes, hello. I know. Good. Let's stop. We're gonna do some leg swings. Before we get there, kind of take a moment, try that coupe balance again. What's really difficult, and I just have a really difficult time with this myself, is when we go up to a coupe balance, whether it's coupe front or coupe back, it's really tempting to want to lift that hip up. Yeah, so really make sure we keep that working hip anchored down and we're pulling up on our supporting side. So just take a side and kind of feel that for a moment. Start in your plie fifth and releve right up to that coupe balance. Releve or flat, whatever you need. But make sure that we're pulling up on that supporting side, anchoring down on that working hip, and our ribs are closed. Our weight needs to be a lot more forward than we think it needs to be, yeah? So try the other side, plie, and keeping that working hip down, pulling on that supporting side, ribs closed, up to coupe, and try to see if we can balance there, and finish when you're ready. Good. So that'll help us later when we go up to passe. It's gonna be harder to keep that working hip anchored down, but then if we get to pirouettes and we start lifting up our hip, that's how we fall away from our supporting leg. So if that's where you fall in pirouettes, that could be the culprit, the reason. All right, since we did some dégagés in first already, let's do some leg swings. So with the music we have here, we just have 16 to the right, 16 leg swings. I like to do 12, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 12, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, facing the bar, 8 or 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down, and 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and down. Yeah. After that, we'll take a grand plie and press up. We'll take another balance, coupe on one side to the back, coupe on the other side to the back, and finish. Yeah, so grand plie, rise up, just switch on your own timing, releve, coupe back, releve the other side, coupe back. So just leg swings, getting that hip nice and released before we gear up into rond de jambes. Here we go. And 1, 2. Releasing the hip, 9, 10, 11, 12. Turn around to the other side. Try to eliminate movement in the upper body. 11, 12. Facing the bar. Side. Meteor shoulder and cross. Then shoulder fit first. Other side. Shoulder cross. Shoulder first. And grand plie. And rising up. Releve. And take a coupe back. Again, pulling up on that supporting side. Closing those ribs, and other side. Feel that balance, and finish, stretch, good. All right. Rond de jambes, here we go. That's right. Okay, so we'll have 5, 6, and 7. Prepare around 8. And 1, and 2, and lift. Little attitude plie to rotate and extend from the back. And 2, just a low lift, rotate and extend. And 1, and 2, plie, around, and brush front plie, and passe, side, rond de jambe, close 5th. The music's slow, so don't worry, there's more time than it sounds like. So starting from the back, 1, and 2, and lift, rotate, and front, and 2, and lift, rotate, and 1, and 2, plie, around, brush, passe, side, rond de jambe, 5th. And then let's take a circular port de bras, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we'll lunge and we'll reverse the port de bras, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll take a plie and we'll go right up to passe. Bounce, 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 and finish there. If you're dying to do a penché, we have a penché coming up in our fondue adagio. If you'd like to throw one in there, feel free. We'll just bounce and passe for a little longer, and you can throw in your penché if you want to, but we'll have one coming in a future combination. So one more time, 2 rond de jambes and brush. Rotate, extend from the back, around, and brush, rotate, extend, and 1, and 2, plie, and straight, brush, passe, extend side, rond de jambe en l'air, and close. Same thing from the back, and then we'll take a circular port de bras, and reverse that circular port de bras in a nice lunge, tendu, plie, whoosh. Feel that passe. Same thing with that passe bounce now. Pulling up on that supporting side, anchoring that working hip down, closing those ribs, and air in those armpits. Yeah, that if we have droopy elbows, it means that our back's not engaged as well as it should be. So I find that lifting up, feeling like I have 2 just giant water balloons underneath my armpits, whoosh, really helps me feel that engagement in my back and feel that port de bras stemming from my back. Yeah. All right, here we go. Rond de jambes. Some aerial. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, lift, rotate, extend from the back. Lift, circle and extend, and 2, plie around, straight, brush front, passe out to the side, rond de jambe, 5th, and back, and lift, rotate on both sides, front, lift, rotate, and back, plie, around, plie back, and side, rond around, circular port de bras. Full leg counts. And inside leg, coming back to lunge, around, reverse. And tendu into 5th for a passe releve. Holding up on that supporting side, closing those ribs, water balloons in those armpits. And close, plie, and finish. Good. Nice. All right, we'll take it around to the other side. After this, I'll play the rondeggiant music again, and we can stretch it out. Here we go. Yes, excuse me. 7, 8, and rondeggiant. 2, lift, rotate, heel forward, back, 2, back, rotate, extend, and 2, plie, straight, brush, passe, to the side, rondeggiant, 5th, and reverse, and lift, both sides, rotating, lifting, front, and 2 rondeggiants to the back. Now with the plie, and straight, and brush back, passe, to the side, rondeggiant, 5th, circle over all 8 counts. And lunge with our inside leg, reverse, every corner of the room. And into 5th, passe releve. Holding up on that supporting side, working hip anchor down, air in those armpits. And lift to close, plie, and finish. All right, I'll play another song. We can all stretch it out together. Here we go. So free stretch before we move on to some fondue adagio. Here we go. Here's our music, a little shorter, about 2 minutes for a stretch. right, so fondues and adagios. We're gonna have 7 and 8. We'll do fondue to the front and brush and fifth. Now we can develop it to our highest and inside leg and fifth. Fondue to the back and brush and fifth. Inside leg, develop, extend and fifth. Fondue, passe, fondue and out. Fifth, develop, 6 and 7 and 8. Here's our penché, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and up. Plie, pas de bras, around to our left side. So these fondus can just be slightly lower, maybe kind of in between a 45 and a 90, or just your medium height fondue. Medium height, brush, 5th. Now we can take our high développé, 7, 8, fondue, lift, brush, developing inside leg, nice square hips and shoulders, fondue, passe, fondue, and out, close front, developé, 6 and 7, close front again, and developé, inside leg to arabesque, penché, lift, plie, pas de bras, and 5th. And then we'll finish there. So I love doing inside leg stuff because it really helps us work on that alignment of our hips and shoulders. Here we go. I think this one should be right. And fondue to the front, brush, and going inside leg. Extend and lift to close from the back. Brush, 5th, and inside leg arabesque. And fondue passe. Up, to the side, closing front développé. Inside leg développé to arabesque. And penché. Lifting up with upper body. Plie, pas de bras. From the other side. Brush, inside leg. And from the back. Brush. Keeping those hips square, shoulder squares, we don't make this like that. And fondue to passe. And developing side. Inside leg arabesque. And our leg pushes our body down, penché. Upper body comes up. Plie, pas de bras. 5th, and finish. Lovely. All right. Okay, just so we have time to get to more stuff in center today, I had a cool frappe and grandmama, but let's combine them together so that we can actually do my fun adagio here in center. So, how Alana keeps us all under an hour. Wow. So, we're gonna have 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 1, 2, either a single or a triple. And 5th, grand battement. 5th, grand battement. Let's do inside leg. 1, 2, single or a triple 5th. Grand battement. And 7 and 8. 1, 2, single or triple 5th, grand battement. 5th, grand battement. 5th, 1 back, 1 side, 1 front, up, around, and in. And 1, 2, 3, 5th, grand battement. 5th, grand battement. Inside leg, and 1, 2, 3, grand battement, grand battement. 1, 2, maybe 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 back, 1 side, 1 front. Rise up, around, and we'll finish. Yeah. So 3 frappes, third one optional triple. 2 grand mods, inside leg, outside leg, and then 1 back, 1 side, 1 front. Up to Susu. We'll go around to the left. We'll be done with our bar. All right, here we go. And, oh, it takes a while. 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 5th. Brush. Brush from the back. Strike. 2, 3. Beautiful. All right, let's get our bar away. We'll come center, do my little adagio, and we'll finish up there. Polar just looks so sad. He didn't take him on a run, even though it's like 100 degrees out, Polar. Your little paws would burn off. All right, so we'll come center. We'll do a little adagio. Let me kind of play the music and jog my memory. Fifth position with our right foot front. Have our arms down, fifth below. And we're going to take a plie, and our downstage arm is going to brush. And other arm brush. And port de bras forward, 5 and 6. Coming up, 7 and 8. We're going to develop each to the front. 1 and 2. Out by 3. Brush 4 to arabesque, 5 and 6, plie, pas de bourrée, down. Now my back leg is going to develop a side, 1 and 2, out on 3, lift up and fouette 4, 5, 6, start promenading around, 7, 8, keep going, 1, 2, all the way around 3, 4, plie, pas de bourrée, and 5th, and stretch. If a promenade is not in your future, I'll give you some modifications as we go to the left side. So we have plie, and plie, really following that hand, port de bras forward, and 6 all the way down, 7 and 8. Double front, 1 and 2, out by 3, so we can brush 4, 5, 6, plie, pas de bourrée, 5th. Back leg, 1, 2, and 3. Up on the ball of the feet so we can fouette 4, 5, 6. Either promenade around 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plie, pas de bourrée, or if you don't want to do the promenade because of space, if you're worried your leg's gonna whack something, you're welcome to take it into an attitude to get that line a little shorter if you don't want to kick anything. Other options that you can do are just to plie and lift, plie and lift, or I think even more challenging, you can penché down and up, plie, pas de bourrée. So options, if you don't want to do that promenade, maybe if you have like a really sticky floor, if you've got nice china right around you, yeah, take into an attitude, plie, stretch, penché down. Let's just mark the right side with the music so we can hear it with the timing, and then we'll do it right and left together. So starting with Blvd, we have plie down, up, and port de bras forward, and up, and developing front, out by 3, lift to brush, arabesque, plie, up, down, back leg, coupe, passe, we go. We just have time to do this once through. So really exaggerate following that hand with your head. It's the most beautiful hand you've ever seen. Here we go. And 7, and 8. Plie, reach for that hand. And plie, reach. Breath through the fingertips, quarter rod down. Developing front. And brush. Lift. Plie, pas de developing. Out by 3. Lift, pointe. Now feel the opposition of that shoulder and that toe. Start promenading. Plie. Pas de break. And finish. Left side. Forward. And developing front. And brush. Arabesque. Lift as you plie. Pas de break. And back leg, developing side. Weight over the balls of the feet so you can flight and lift. Now feel the opposition with that shoulder and arabesque toe. Promenade. Plie, lift. Pas de break. And finish. Good, nice. So one last note before we go. I wish we had time to do it again, but we don't. So when I'm saying feel that shoulder and toe connection, whenever we're in arabesque, especially for promenades, it's really helpful to feel your arabesque toe and opposite shoulder connection. So as we're going around, we're feeling kind of that connection of opposition, which will help us prevent us from dropping. Because once we get here into a drop supporting side, then that promenade is going to be really difficult. So feeling that lift, opposite shoulder to opposite toe, whenever we can find opposition, then we're golden. All right, thank you for joining me, everyone, today on this Saturday. Have a good rest of your weekend. Alana will be back the next Saturdays, but it was fun teaching this class for these 2 times. Have a good weekend. Bye, everyone.